Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tangle Tower. Thanks for tuning in. So, we've got something real suspicious all of a sudden. Percival Pointer over here has a direct look right into the crime scene, and in fact it looks like he's looking right in there. Right now, wiggling his little butt in anticipation. How dare he? What a creepy voyeur. I don't understand. So maybe he's in love with Flora? I don't know. This is really strange and I'm not for it, but we've discovered there is a second floor. Or even higher than that. Yeah, we've discovered there's actually another room, so we are gonna go take a look. I thought it was really cool that something that seems so innocuous of just like clicking on the window, like showed that, hey, maybe there's something there. I thought that was really cool. I like that a lot. Attic. Ooh, we got some spooky thangalangs.
It's a statue of a wolf, standing up straight, like a man.
Is it terrifying? Does it scare you to know that there might be a wolf man running around?
You know, there's a name for that.
I know.
It's not quite as dusty as everything else up here.
I don't want to acknowledge it. When you know, a name is so powerful. When you speak the name of something, that's when it truly gives it power, you know?
Also, it's not a statue.
Oh?
It's stuffed.
Ah, good. Even better. Good. Love it.
What's in that little box? I bet it's bones. A skull, at least.
You know, maybe I won't open it.
But what if it has something important in it? We're detectives. We need to inspect every nook and cranny. We can't just pick and choose what we want to look at just because it's scary.
I'm sorry, is this spooky attic boring you?
Kinda.
What about that?
What is that?
Not sure. Some kind of reel?
Looks like it might attach to something.
Reel thingy. A brass reel with a screw at the top. Coiled around the reel is a length of fine red rope. Interesting. Okay. Wonder what that will mean.
Just dusty junk.
It's a jar. The head screws off.
Huh.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Someone painted out the window.
Oh.
Do you think it was done recently?
No idea. Either way, it's pretty suspicious.
Yeah, and that's the one we saw from the other side.
At least the moths are kept well fed.
Haha. Maybe they were conducting some horrible rituals in here and they needed to completely block it out from the eyes of those prying curious people. I don't see anything else that's particularly significant looking around here other than that. Yeah, they do kind of make things stand out a little bit more.
Where's that light coming from?
Right, the light itself. I thought I clicked on it, but no.
No, it's just daylight, I think. There's a decent gap between those floorboards.
Look closer, of course. What? Right below would be, the crime scene, yeah.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, because we're right above the crime scene. Oh, so this could have, like, they could have slipped something through, like...
Is that what I think it is?
The crack with the reel and used it in, like... How would you kill someone like that, though? So say you have a knife, it can slip through the crack somehow, and you reel it down on that rope. That's not enough force to kill somebody with, right? If you're gently lowering a knife. It'll tap them and give them a little scratch at best. Huh, so are we not gonna say anything further about that?
Where's that light coming from?
There's a decent gap.
We're not gonna say anything further about this?
Is that what I... Is that
I guess that's it. Interesting. Okay, so let's back out of here for now. Can I look at the ceiling crack
The
now?
attic's directly above us, right?
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
I like that it's like updating it as we go along. So, can we say much about that? No? That's
The
it?
attic's directly.
Yeah.
Attic's directly above us.
There's a single patch of blood.
No real signs. Okay, so we've
Her
seen
feet
this.
were right up by
So
the
let's check the case file again.
Okay, yeah, so we looked at this earlier. Can we ask you anything new? Not that you're gonna say anything, but...
Were you close with Freya?
She was your daughter, wasn't she?
How are you two related?
Oh wait, I guess we don't know. I assumed she was her
Did
daughter.
you kill Freya?
Grimoire.
What? I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
I guess we would know through the family tree, but I don't think we added that to our evidence. Or did we? Yeah, I don't think we added that to our evidence. So we would know. We would know if I just looked back at the family tree. I'm just gonna keep showing her stuff. Might as well just get it out of the way while we're here. So, about
Anything
yourself.
to know? Any hobbies? Besides staring out the window?
Long walks on the beach? Anything? I can be an accommodating guy, you
The
know?
other tower? Weird astronomy professor guy?
He's staring at you.
Can you see him from your window? Can he see you?
He can. So, can we observe the fact now?
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it the
So,
sudden
okay, wait.
absence of wall.
We can't say much else about that?
A little pot plant, balanced on the window ledge.
It's the only plant in the entire room.
I'm not super sure what else we can determine now that we've found that out. I don't know yet, so let's return here and see if we can explore the new areas now. Hold on, so I'm kind of curious.
What is that?
I think it's a
Let's
family.
look closer. So, Flora. Flora Remington. So is she technically Flora Fellow because she married Felix Fellow, so she changed her last name? I'm not entirely sure what premise like they're basing this all off of. Well, I mean, for example, these do say Lord and Lady Fellow or Flint and Felix Fellow. So, I mean, they both say Fellow despite them, unless they intermarried within the within the family, but assuming no, this is Flora Remington. I don't know if that's significant. Okay, so wait. Freya then would be like a niece, I guess? So Fiona would be Flora's daughter. Huh, we haven't met this Fiona, but they're significant because they're a mix between fellows and Remingtons. So that's interesting. Okay, so let's get out of here. And can we finally go here? Yes, we can. Now we can. I guess we can start exploring really anywhere. I think it's this person. It's the detective person that got briefly mentioned. Hello. They look cool.
Whoa. Nice cape.
They look cool.
Fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking, but who are you?
I love
and
her
what
voice.
is your business
I love
here?
her.
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Wait,
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Grimoire seemed to know Hawkshaw, in passing at least, when the name was mentioned, so I love her. I love her. She's so cool. So I'm not sure if Sally was making a joke or if she was being serious that Grimoire is the sidekick, or if they're both like on equal standing or whatever. I'm not really sure, but anyways.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire.
It is.
Have her
Yeah,
sidekick.
I would do it. I would do it.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
Okay, so from that statement, it sounds like Sally is the sidekick. Interesting.
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
She looks like a supervillain, and I love that. I'm with you, Sally. I would work under her. Oh my god, I love this woman.
It's not
Okay.
in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception. Ask.
He was probably like
What are you
stunned.
doing here?
He was probably stunned. He's like, I can't believe I actually got away with that. I can't believe she's actually humoring me.
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
Ask me
What
questions
crime?
How'd you get
3.
that scar? It's cool.
You really think so?
Yes. No, wait, answer my question. I want to learn more about you. I want to know about you.
As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower.
Wait,
Hers was one of the last on my list.
she investigated it the morning before the murder? Huh.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
Good.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite.
I like in the animation how when he's taking notes, he's not even looking at what he's writing. It almost feels like he's trying to legitimize himself, but like, I'm important, I know what I'm doing, I'm taking notes, but he doesn't actually like look at it at the same time.
Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
Ah,
He
right.
emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase.
Right.
Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square.
Okay, wait, let me absorb that information. So, according to Pointer, I think he said some strange, unknown twist of fate called me to leave my room and head towards the other tower. So I don't think he mentioned, like, being panicked and like going there on purpose or being alerted to something. I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened, because he was just like, some weird thing called me over, oh, and then I saw my daughter and the other girl, and then they told me something happened. So, like, that seems a little bit contradictory if I'm understanding the information correctly. Okay.
As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me.
She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone.
Huh.
I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase.
Yeah, that's something new.
More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was
Entangled Tower.
An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Wow, rude.
He was rattled, that much was clear, but sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Wow, okay, that was a lot of information. Good to know. So strangely enough, Hawkshaw was already being sent to investigate something prior to the murder. I wonder what that was. Obviously, she's not going to tell us, but that's interesting. I thought she was just like simultaneously hired for the same case, but I guess not. But now that it's occurred, I'm sure she has to look into it, maybe as well as what she originally was doing. Huh, okay.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Flora fellow.
You think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps, an hour here or there.
Whoa,
sporadically.
okay.
Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky.
Yeah, I wonder what's up. What an interesting and mysterious figure. I love the animation of I keep wanting to mix her name around Hawkshaw. I was gonna say Shockhaw. Hawkshaw. I love the animation of her tilting her finger down over her mouth. That one's really cute.
314 cases solved.
Wow, nice flex.
300?
And 14.
Grimoire, oh my god!
Professor Pointer is a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself.
Uh-huh. What?
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 We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about.
Oh my god, I love
Freya
her.
Fellow
That one, that
is of
animation.
great interest to me. I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower. Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working
Ooh.
and for what I was searching.
Ooh.
I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
Oh, wow.
You couldn't have known she was about to be killed, though.
I
Or
have only
could
myself to
you?
blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, detective.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, that's fair. Okay, so can I actually show her individual?
What is that?
I can show her
I'm
items?
not sure. It looks like it attaches to
Oh,
something else.
Why
wow.
don't you go back and double check the area you found it? Maybe you'll find the rest of the something else.
I'm not so sure about that.
So Hawkshaw gave us a suggestion, but Sally kind of shot it down. I'll definitely be able to take a second look there later, though.
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
That smells like a puzzle to me. Okay.
I'm guessing.
Whoopsie.
What does it do?
I'm guessing it doesn't tell time. I think is what it said. Rotate the dials until all 4 hands are in the correct position. Okay, so they look like images to me. Like, this one kind of looks like a 2, but not quite. So I'm sure the symbols are significant, so I'm twisting my head every which way, trying to see what... Oh, these are interconnected, so let's see. So that's like a 3, yeah? That's made of a 3. I'm struggling with this one. So it's got a circle in it, like a 6 or something, or... So 3, that's a 3, that's a 2. Does that mean anything, though? And even then, what does that mean in terms of order? I guess there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, but... Oh. Oh! Do I want them all to point a certain direction? Or does something highlight when I go over something? Oh! They have a... This one has a shape in it. They have a shape to make the thing. To make something appear. Oh, so that kind of... That looks like a 3, I guess. It looks like a 3 if I leave it anywhere, though. Wait. Oh. Oh, interesting. I can only turn this one in segments of these gaps, I guess. Or, no, wait, not quite. Wait, hold on. I can only turn any of them in that gap. Okay, sorry. I'm be patient with me. I'm slowly trying to grasp the elements that I'm being shown here. So, that looks like a 6 a lot in this now that I've put it on something. Yeah, now that it really looks like a 6. Or a 9, I guess. So what is this little piece for? So this one is the only one that doesn't have a piece. And then for this one, what number does it create from this? Does it create a number? This one seems a bit out of place. Am I missing something? I'm twisting my head every which way trying to see. 9. Okay. I can kind of see it. So, correct position, huh? So, like, for example, I guess upright. And this one would have to form a 2 somewhere. Or a 12? A 12. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12 or so. Sorry, okay. I'm assuming I want them in like a cool position where they're all easily readable. Maybe? So there's that. And there's, that, but the 9 doesn't quite appear. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what they want from me. Hold on, so what if I do that, for example, and I don't know, and, I am unsure. Let's see, if I do that, for example, I just need to figure out my end goal, first of all. So, this 6 is quite troublesome so far. Let me see. I'm not exactly sure, yeah, what my end goal is. I'm thinking I have an idea, but I'm not so sure. Because that looks like a 12 to me. Okay, give me a little bit. Let me tackle this for a little bit. I'm back. I think I did it. So along the way, I figured out, I'm like, oh, like a clock. I want them to be in the right positions where they are on the clock. So here's 3, 6, 9, and 12, where they are on a clock. I'm assuming that's correct. No?
So moving any of the hands turns the adjacent hands in the opposite direction.
Okay.
It's like cogs on a machine.
Huh. I totally thought I had that. Wait, am I like forgetting what clocks look like? That's where they sit, don't they? Unless this one's the 6 and that one's the 9. I wouldn't think so, because upright, that's what it looks like, yeah? Unless this is the 9 and this one's the 6. It's possible. Okay, so I get now, obviously, that, you know, that's probably what they want, but if that one didn't work, I'll try the opposite and see what happens. Okay, I flipped it around. Oh, okay. Well, that's always the 6 and 9 flipping upside down. That's always so confusing. They love doing that in puzzles to mess with you. Okay, great. I'm glad that I started figuring it out along the way. I was so baffled in the beginning. This is cool though. Like I'm glad that I'm actually getting these.
I'm impressed.
Thank you. It's just funny that we like literally sat here fiddling with Hawkshaw's like important looking thing that's sitting right next to her that she probably doesn't want us messing with, and she didn't interrupt us the entire time.
What's in the box?
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope.
Hawkshaw?
But I'm not actually sure what it is.
Can we ask you about it? We literally broke it open right next to you. Can we ask you about the thing that's inside your mabobber? Oh my god, small lens, a small brass tool with a curved glass lens. It has a screw at the base. Oh, a screw that can attach to the other thing, perhaps. I don't see why a thing with a bunch of string on it would attach to a little small lens, but I guess that could be something. Like, can I attach them somehow? Hi. Hey, so I kind of stole this thing out of your box.
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
I kind of stole it.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
Interesting.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll see in the next episode if there's some kind of, like, look at it. They're both made of the same material. That one's got a screw there. That one's got a, a thing right there. It's gotta be related, right? I like how she didn't care that we literally just, like, broke it out of there. we just broke it out of there, fiddled with it, and she's like, yes, that belongs to me, but I don't even care about that. All right, see you next time. This is Axis, over and out.